we have sometimes the need to enrich particular screens like this. So this is very simple screen. Again, take a look behind. So we like to see statistic data, and we like to see a related PDF. So how to do it? The first thing is we click on design, and we say we like to use the designer for that screen from now. So now we take a huge step back. So this is the raw version of the modernization without any AOF. So the biggest challenge to implement that functionality was to merge the capabilities of the advanced on the fly and the capabilities of a visual designer. So we click on modify design. And now it opens in our designer. Let me do. So the visual designer has a main panel. On that main panel, you find all the controls of the screen. On the left side, you find your own controls. So this is a default list of the controls. You can plug in your own .NET controls. You can buy yourself some .NET controls, or you may ask somebody to create your own control, and you plug it into that toolbox, and you just take a control, drag and drop, and you start to enrich your application. So, but first of all, we like to use the capability of advanced on the fly. So, because if we are modernizing with Visual Designer about 100 screens, and in 1 year we change, we improve the advanced on the fly, we like to consume these improvements on the manually designed screens as well. So we switch over. It's very easy. We do have snippets for that. AOF designed screen. Just press enter, and these few lines do mean please use from now not the raw version, but the improved by advanced on the fly one. So wait a second. So now it's already done. So now we can do our own things from now. Go back to the Visual Designer. We like to see that anymore. Put it to the garbage. We don't like to see the F keys because we do have them from now as toolbar buttons, but we like to move these, maybe these controls to another position. So if we apply, you will see immediately our changes plus advanced on the fly design. So let's do some more. Let's play with the system. To enrich that application, we have 3 main ways. One way we call it value connected enrichment. So what does it mean? We do make a copy. I just press Control on my keyboard and drag and drop. Now we have 2 controls with the same value. So the value is 1, for another customer it's 2, and so on and so on. But we do not like to see the value again. We like to another interpretation of the value. So for this, we are able to change the type of the value. So, and one sample is a picture, another sample, more complex sample, is a data grid. So we have a data grid, we dock the data grid to bottom. So, and the data grid does have a wizard. If we run the wizard, you see we have a combination of a SQL select from statistic where custody equals the value, the current value. We can test it maybe with number 12. So we get the statistic data for customer number 12. So press OK, press apply, and see what happens. So at the bottom of the screen from now, we do have the statistic data of the current customer. So what we like to do next, I promised you to show you a PDF as well. So we just take the PDF, dock to the right, give it another size, send to back. So to let the Flex PDF view display a PDF, we need to tell them what PDF. So very easy, we can do that here in a C# script. Flex PDF view 1. And here we have something load. Okay, what we find: load from file, etc., etc. Load from file. So now we see the interface and the little documentation, and we can, from that little documentation, we can go to a bigger documentation, and so on and so on. But the problem is we don't like to do that in C#. We are not C# programmers. We prefer to do things in RPG. Okay, if you like. So remember, it's Flex PDF view 1 load from file. So I put it to commands. Of course, if I apply, I will see the Flex PDF viewer from now, but it remains empty because nobody is telling the PDF viewer what we want to see. So let's go to the RPG program behind. The RPG program behind is exactly this one. So it's a usual program, but we are using from now ILE API. So that means we are able to send commands to our user interface. So in case I give you that little sample, you remember it was Flex PDF view 1 load from file, and the parameter is the path and the name of the PDF. So we can complete that information by using RPG as well. This is very useful because usually if you see a lot of products on the market, you need the information on the display. So, but there are hundreds and thousands of information behind the display, and very often we do need that information to create the correct command for the UI. So from now you can do it. If I'm going to save and compile, I have to leave my RPG program first, go back and move forward. You will see RPG controlled or COBOL controlled or Java controlled or whatever controlled you can access with the ILE technology. The PDF will be loaded. So